What's up, everybody, and welcome back to some more Banished. So, we need to get those tools up and running. Hopefully we'll get that going soon. That iron. Don't actually have any laborers, but I think it's because we're coming into an issue with food, isn't that right? It's only been a week since I last played. I mean, come on. Alright. Working on it. Yeah, our food supply is dwindling. Lose 2 foresters, gain 2 fishermen. A laborer's fine. We can always use another one of those to help carry stuff around. 2 laborers, that's progress. Iron's logs. We have logs. We're fine on logs. But I think we really need all those extra fishermen right now. If we want to make sure that we stay stable on food. We have to be careful. Yeah, nothing to trade yet. We'll get there. We'll start seeing some guys, some boats coming through. For the most part, we're just gonna have to go ahead and ignore those. At least for a little while. There's not much we can really trade. We find extra iron, please. Yeah, there's some iron. Nice. There's iron out here we're getting too. So, yeah, just go and let the laborers do their thing. They'll bring in some iron, and we can start building some more tools again. We desperately need them. Question is, what are we gonna do when it comes to getting more tools in the future and expanding our industry? Obviously, we need to probably have another blacksmith. 4 laborers, that's nice. But if we have another blacksmith, we'd have to probably put it in somewhere over here by the quarry. Probably a little bit higher up, but at the same time, this is a great mining spot. I don't really want to squander that, which would say that the blacksmith should then go in this area near the housing, but industrial buildings cause unhappiness. The mine, the quarry, blacksmith, they all cause some form of unhappiness. The mine especially, and the quarry especially. So, of course, putting that right next to my housing is not the best, but it's just, that's a really good spot for a mine. It really is. Okay, we have iron. We just need tools. I mean, that's it. We have iron. It's there. The laborers are taking care of it. Go back up to 4 foresters and 2 herbalists. Going into autumn of 11. But we need another blacksmith. Obviously, I could put 2 blacksmiths down here, and I probably should. I could put the blacksmith over here, I suppose. And that's not a terrible spot. It's kind of awkward and out of the way, which is good, at least to some degree. But at the same time, it's not really so far out of the way that we can't get resources over to it. And in the future, that blacksmith will probably bring its resources up to over here, supplying tools up here. So, why don't I do something like that? Put the blacksmith over here. And just road along that. And we can get a road like that going on. Make sure people can move through. Gather a builder. 1 builder. Log, stone, iron. We should be okay going forward, probably. Reserve of logs is fine. I put another woodcutter up here, right? I did. And a fishing dock as well. Let's go ahead and open up this woodcutter. And I want to start opening up the hunting, herbalist, gatherer, and forester up here. Get this start to work. I don't yet want to put... Well, I mean, I could. I could activate the storage barn as well. We need a stockpile up here. This actually just occurs to me. We actually don't have a stockpile up here. I did not designate that. That's my bad. Okay, so we're on the edge where it stands right now. We can't go any further to the left. Sorry, a little bit of cough. That tells me we need to designate a stockpile somewhere. Most we can do is 10. Stockpile. Get a stockpile there. There. There and there. We can ensure that no one has to walk too terribly far for resources. And that includes the blacksmith, by the way. Now, I'm assuming what we do over here will primarily go to this stockpile and get used in there. What I do up here will go primarily over to this stockpile. At least that's the idea. Whether or not it'll actually work out that way, we'll see. But I'm hopeful. Now, we do need more food. We definitely need more food. And do another fishing dock over here. Yes, I could. I could do one right here. And then to make sure we get this done, we're going to use the priority tool. So, where is that? Let's collect stuff. Priority tool. There we go. Increase priority. So, that thing. Increase priority. So now, yeah, so the guy's over here. He's working on that, and that, yeah, it won't overlap, and it kind of gives us a little bit of a bigger harbor, which I think looks really cool. Oh my god, our food! Guys, we need food. I want to pause for a sec. I don't know what kind of merchant that is. We'll see. And I don't have any firewood to trade either. Gosh dang it. I wish... That's wheat seeds. I can't buy that yet. If it was like a food merchant, oh my god, that would have been amazing. But I don't have anything to trade. Not a thing. Hopefully we can get this fishing dock up and running and bring in some more. And actually, I'm going to bump this up to 4 available and 4 working it, in the hopes that the hunting cabin starts bringing in some more people. That, please take the bush, the shrubbery. Again, I don't want to over hunt. And with the hunting cabin being that high, it's a real possibility. But I need that extra hunter right now. I need someone who can go out there and bring in a little bit of extra meat, keep the people going, keep the food available. Yeah, we're working on the stone over here too, so just waiting on the laborers for this one. Autumn. Sorry, we don't have a trader. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the work off on that one. No, because custom orders are expensive. You can just leave. You just go. Shoo. And now we're out of logs, but that's not completely unexpected. Get a second blacksmith up right now. Having tools will help us get food faster. Just need to keep working. We are out of logs, but we are also using a lot of logs. So, remove resources up here. Kind of wipe out this area. Okay, so they built the Forester's Lodge. Beautiful. 2 up there and 2 down below. It'll bring in a few more logs. Not a ton, but it'll bring in some. Need some stone. We need stone. Oh, man. All that stone. We need it so badly right now. We are so cutting it close on food right now. This is... Oh, man. Oh, so many laborers. And so few children. Look at this, 45 to 5. That is very bad. Healthiness is going down. Food availability is going down. Food diversity, of course, going down with the availability of food. Can only hope that you're bringing in more now. Previous season, they brought in some logs. Current season, they have brought in an additional bit of leather and venison. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's helping sustain us. Having that 4th hunter right now is really helping sustain us here. We need a gatherer and we need fishers. We desperately need fishers. Can we get... can we get the stone, please? We need the stone. All the stone from the quarry is going up here. That's not all bad, but... We're out of iron. We're out of everything. Oh, it's tense right now. We're close. Very, very close. Took out some more of those trees over there. Get some logs freed up. Take those out if you want. Meanwhile, we're still working on this iron and stone up here. Gotta get done. Why can't you guys just go fish and then be okay later? Yeah. Wait. Huh? Another one. Not a bad spot for it, too. A laborer has died of old age. Alright then. Speaking of laborers, let's do that. Dirt road. Oh, we hit 0. That's dangerous. Very dangerous. Make sure that gets built as well. 4. We don't need anyone to run out of food. That's very bad. Very, very bad to run out of food. Okay, why is there 2 more stone in the well, I guess the gatherer's hut's not bad to get built as well. Truthfully. Both would be helpful. Up to 6 foresters. Get more logs. We need logs. We're 15 to 16 stone. We're so close. So close right now. Wow, 62 and 81. Holy cow. Okay, so this side's the old side right now. Some big families in there, too. Jeez. But we have some younger houses to go with some of the older ones, but none of them are really... There are a couple that are young enough to take advantage of it. But I'm worried we're going to have a population decrease here soon. Reserve of everything is low. Shoosh. We'll be fine. I promise. Make it work. Get a little back road. In case anyone wants to walk along that way if it's necessary. I don't know. Did I ever put a well in? Yeah, I did right there. A well. Okay. Making sure that I had a well ready and waiting. It's done. All right, good. Work really hard fishing. Fish really, really fast, please. We desperately need it. Getting those extra 2 foresters, pretty important. The herbalists, we need 2 of. It's that simple. We need 2 herbalists right now to help keep people healthy with the limited supply of food that we have. And we're not doing that very well, but gotta keep working it. We have to be careful going forward. Oh man, because some of this stuff's gonna open up. That's gonna split my workforce, and that's not necessarily a good thing. Splitting up my foresters, I'm totally fine with. We can start cultivating this area. But if I start splitting up my gatherers, it means there are some gatherers up here that have to make a really long walk over to the storage barn. And there's only a few over here. Like, that's just not enough. I need this section up and running so that people can just go back and forth, and this all supplies this little town and vice versa for down here. With the extra fishing huts providing extra food if necessary. I mean, you may as well build them. May as well. There's plenty of space out there for fisher huts. Put a fisher hut over here. Put it right there. Why not? You know, again, people can walk through, they can walk around, it's not a big deal. I am curious, though. What all is buildable in here? Not much of anything, really. There's a little area right here, but nothing special. It'd be great if I could put a little house over here. Oh, that'd be amazing. I mean, I could. If I got rid of the fisher hut, I could, but that's not the point. Having the fisher hut there will be extra food coming into this area, which is perfectly fine with me, because this will probably be more of a city center type of thing. I mean, it'll have the town hall. Lots of fisher huts, and then there's going to be lots of industrial or, you know, tradable product will be produced down here and go to the trading post. And that's going to require an increase of people, and they don't need to be commuting from up here. I turned off my trader post. I don't know why they're still coming. You know, they don't need to be coming from up here. They don't need to be coming from, you know, whatever I might build over here, which will probably be another industrial sector, honestly. With the way this mountain's designed right here, it makes it pretty easy to put in some more industrial right in this area, and then take it across the bridge as far as trading goes. But there's not a great need for... We're out of firewood. Okay, this gatherer needs to not work. Don't gather up there. Gather down here. Fishermen. Anywho, this has been slowly recuperating. If you haven't noticed, slowly but surely the trees are growing back in this area. I deforested the whole area, and it's getting more and more populous as time goes on. We have 5 children, 47 people. We're over 50. We are over 50. Okay, so they both died off. These people are getting really old. Yeah, several of these houses should open up soon. We've got Grisella, 83. Twain, the fisherman, died. We should start seeing a few more graves pop up in here, though. Okay. Well, go ahead and build the hunting cabin. But we're not... Again, we're... Well... I could. I have 4 hunters. I could put 2 on each. Drop this back down to 3 over here and have 2 hunters up here and 2 hunters down there. Now, it's not as much immediate food, but it is more overall food. With the gatherer, it's not necessarily more overall food. It's split food production. Whereas with the hunter, it would be more overall food, truthfully. Getting really close to getting this all nice and built for us. Really close. Just need to build it. Hey, there you go. Keep going. Use that saw. Use that hammer. And the saw. And the hammer. And the hammer. And the hammer. And he came with the hammer too. Alright. Really close. We're almost done. And boom. Pause. Okay. Drop that down to 3, and that should drop it, yes, down to 2. So we have 2 of 3 here, and then we have 2 of 3 here. So the production over here is halved. But again, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because we did overhunt this area pretty dramatically. I mean, not for a huge amount of time, but we did overhunt the area. So now we're giving it a little bit of a rest. We're taking some hunters away. Hopefully we can keep working it. And then start hunting this area up here as well, and utilizing that best of our abilities. We're going to need to open up these a bridge over here. And these are cheap bridges. These are small, cheap bridges. So get both of these going. Let the foresters and the hunters and the gatherers reach the other side. It's not worth a great deal, but it's something. You know, and that matters. It's something. Doesn't take a lot of resources to do it either, so. Here it's 16 of 16 fishermen. They're working on the fishing dock, and they're working on the woodcutter and the herbalist. And actually, that would be amazing. One herbalist up here, and then another herbalist down in here. Again, we're short on food, and the healthiness keeps going down. Now, again, that's not all bad. Because, again, we do have these old people that were waiting to die so that we can throw in some of these younger people, so they can have kids. 3 houses that'll probably become vacant here soon, but good, we're having fresh children. Fresh children. We're still 45-7. Healthiness went back up a little bit. But the herbalists, they're trying. They're trying, but they can't quite meet that demand for herbs that we have right now to help make people, less hungry and healthier. There is food. We have some food. Just, okay, a miner died of old age. We're down to 4 miners right now. That's not great. Go down to 2. And do 2 more hunters. Okay, we can go down to 1 blacksmith as well, and just became a hunter. The hunter died of starvation. Really? Guys, you have to just go get some food. There was some food in there. You could have grabbed it. No one did. Oh. Bad. Okay. Forester died of starvation. Oh my god. This entire house is just gonna die of starvation. Yep. That house died of starvation. An old man moved in there. You know, I'm good with that. That's fine. Fisherman died of starvation. Well, I guess he wasn't good at his job. The tailor died of old age. Okay, cut the herbalist out. Go to the fisherman. A hunter died at some point. Now a graveyard is pretty full. 17 to 20. Bleh. Okay, we do have a laborer. We'll make you a hunter. Now our population dropped dramatically there. Should be stabilizing. Should be stabilizing. No guarantees. Oh, come on. 3 houses. Now 2. So close on this fish. So close right now. Fisherman died of old age. Of course. Well, we need stone. Less than we need iron overall. So we're going to have a free laborer. 4 houses now. 3 houses. Should be stabilizing soon. We're at 19 of 20 graves. Seriously running out of food here. Okay, now hang on. Let's just stop for a second. I could activate this gatherer's hut. I need to take people from other jobs, so do that and then go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if that'll actually solve the problem. I'm hopeful. A hunter died. That's bad. Okay, stop being a builder. Go be a hunter. Gatherer died of starvation. And the forester died of starvation. We're down to 1 forester. We just lost 2 gatherers. Okay, guys, just go get... There's food! Get the food! We have to have a woodcutter. We pretty much have to have a forester. Blacksmith is pretty necessary, too. We need our tools, we need our wood, and we need our firewood. Down to 37 people. So close. It has to be able to stabilize soon. It must stabilize soon. Problem is, we still have some people that are old enough that our population could continue to decrease. There are some old enough people, and that's not necessarily a good thing. I know the foresting lodge is not done. Not enough people working there. Healthiness is not great. Okay, 2 more children were born, puts us at 38. And I'm expecting 2 houses to free up here very soon. Wow, lots of children are being born right now. Why? Why the fishermen? I mean, at this point, the only people that can die of starvation are the people who bring in food. Except for the woodcutter, forester, and blacksmith. It's pretty much just the people who can bring in food that are going to die of starvation, because that's all we have, are food gatherers. Just shoo, be dismissed, please. I would love to take your roots and peaches. I don't have anything to give to you for them. We need that extra forester. We have to start bringing in some logs. Don't work. Don't work up there. We'll come back to the foresting lodge later up there, but we need the forester's lodge down here first and foremost. Okay, now we're getting some food. Now we're getting some food here. Thank goodness. People can eat leather. Come on. You can nom on the leather. It's a little, leathery. But you can eat it. Not impossible. Good build. You can fish an area dry, so you definitely don't want to overfish. That being said, we need to fish. We desperately need to fish. Fishing. I don't know. I could put a fisherman's dock in here. It'd be better to put it on the other side, just because it would have access to this little tributary, which would be supplying food over to this area. And this area, actually, kind of looking at it. Oh, we have some people that are freezing. That's bad. That's okay. We're almost done with winter. We'll be fine. But looking forward in this area, realistically, this is a beautiful, beautiful area. It's huge. Lots of open space, lots of stuff to work with here. I mean, I could see us doing lots of farming over here. Definitely. Lots of farming. And just kind of bringing that in to supply the main area. I feel like that's something that this will turn into one of these days. Little miniature bridge there. Go like that, and then that. Again, pause those. They don't need to be built. But the idea is that we can at least get something out of it. That's fine. We'll do that. Alright. But yeah, I think this will become a great farming area in the future. Mining along the mountainsides, farming in here, and then some housing probably along in here to help supply the farmers. And probably like a little storage barn over here. Wouldn't be a bad spot for a storage barn to put it in over here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where we take the game in the coming weeks. We're at 43 people. Lots of people being born, so I feel like we stabilized here. But I also feel like we're very quickly running out of resources. Not just food, but we're running out of everything. We need people. We could really use the town hall being built and then taking in some immigrants, some homeless. I feel like that would actually be very helpful here. But this population boom that we have right now, that people keep being born, 12 children. When it comes to fruition, when they all start growing up, that's when we're gonna hit another prime like we had before this food epidemic. That's when we're gonna have a lot of miners, a lot of foresters, a lot of everything running around and building. And slowly but surely, the city will grow in size and it will grow in strength. That's the idea. However, guys, it has been over 30 minutes at this point. Time just flew by for me. I can't believe it's already been 30 minutes. Like, holy cow. So, the episode is unfortunately going to have to come to an end. I know, so sad, isn't it? But, as always, there will be another episode next week. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time with another episode of Banished. DFTBA, and thanks for watching.